It's the 29th of April 2025 and today's a special day for me because I've gone and got a brand new rod. Now this one was difficult for me because I didn't realise that I had a bias towards Ziplex, and when it came to my attention that the current rods of now, the modern technology is found in the Century, the higher end tier of rods, that is. So Century is one of the higher end tier of the rods, and it didn't matter who I asked, multiple times, forums, it always came back to a Century tip Tornado Super Match Graphite or Graphex. Now the graphics part of that is the fact that it actually uses a completely different type of technology mixed with its carbon, so that it makes the rod super light. And after receiving the rod today, I've not unpacked it fully yet, but just picking up the box I thought, whoa, this is really light. And that's with some extra bits that I bought from Veals, who I bought the rod from, inside the box. So of course when I took the rod bag outside the box, it was crazy super light, and that is including the weight obviously of the rod bag itself. So honestly it feels like I've got a cheap rod in my hand, just because cheap normally means light, but this is not the case with this. So this will be the first opening of this. I want to be careful, don't want to cut the rod bag underneath. I wanted to get this on camera as I'm doing this. The only reason I have this at all is the simple fact that Veals did a deal that was like they've never done before, and that was simply you buy vouchers from them, and whatever the value of them vouchers, they will give you 20% extra on top. On the camera, so we should be getting that nice and clear. Quite like that they've done the bag quite lightweight. Not sure what this bit's for here. It's got a nice little clip over the top. The Ziplex rod holders that I've got, well the one that I've got, it's Velcro only. So this is it. This is me taking this out for the first time. Very thin blank. I have to say, that's going to be very strange casting such a thin blank. That is really thin. And this is not the low diameter model either. Let's see if I can. There we go. So this is the heavier part of the two. And, very thin. Just looking at these bits here at the moment to see how you would move these. Oh, there we go. I would be casting right down here. It's quite low. I'll probably be casting about there. The idea of these is it actually puts a little cap before and after the sliding reel seat, and then it stops sand from getting in and stuff like that. But it also, I can see, having this additional feature and the fact that it's so tough in there, that it'd be easy for me to just keep the reel in the same place every time. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Let's get the tip out. So it looks like there is some kind of reflective tape already on there. These guides are really nice. Yeah, you see, I thought this was going to be a floppy rod. It's not. It's not going to be a floppy rod. It's actually, it feels a little bit stiffer than my Sonic SK4. If not, this is just holding it. This is significantly stiffer than both my rods. I think I'm going to be having some good casting with this. I'm going to take this down the beach today, just by itself, just this alone, to test this out. In the meantime, I'm going to do some measuring, some weighing, to see how this compares with my Ziplex and my Sonic SK4. So I've got my makeshift sling here, made out of holes either end, and I'm going to put the rod through. The bag weighs nothing on the scale, and we just need to balance it out enough that I can get a measurement. And the first one I'm doing is the Sonic SK4. We'll see what shows. Hopefully you'll better see what that is. The Sonic SK4 is 28 ounces, and then we'll get the Ziplex out of its bag. Ziplex is 25 years old. What about that? This is the GSI, my favourite rod to this day. The Ziplex GSI. Put this in the sling. Ziplex GSI. That's zeroed. 27.5. So the Ziplex GSI, and now we are going to be trying our new Century. 27. So it's banging between the two rods. The Century Tornado Super Match Graphex is 27 ounces. It's the only minor imperfection I can see on this, and I'm being fussy here, I know. I've not taken the rod out yet to cast it. Not just yet. Well, I thought I'd just get this on video just before I do, just in case that little imperfection develops into something. I can show that it was on there when I first got the rod before I took it out. Other than that, right there.